Hey planet besties, welcome or welcome back, y'all. We're gonna be flipping through my HP mini work planner for the month of May, and I'm actually gonna refresh for June as well in one video because there's nothing really new in my mini from last time, and I already know I want like a sleek refresh, not a lot going on. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen this setup video, I will link it down below. Love this setup. I'm definitely going to circle back to this setup one day. All of the blues, I am going for like a purple vibe. I don't have much purple, so I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do, but hopefully the disc will speak for itself. So yeah, nothing new here. I did want to make a comment because I realized, oh yeah, what I'm about to talk to you about is in the wrong spot. So I realized that I really been using this yearly fold out. I think for everything that's inside of my work planner, if y'all don't take anything from my work planner, take this advice of tracking your PTO, your vacation, your sick time, your leave, your jury duty, your personal leave, your unpaid sick time. Y'all y'all know what I'm getting at. I think this is so helpful to track it here on the cloth and paper fold out insert. I feel like if you trust that the technology or the job system will always get things right accurately all of the time, then it's like, I guess, but I really don't, to be honest. And at the end of the year, I want to look back at this and be like, you know, I was supposed to get this amount of time and I took this amount of time, so I have this amount of time left over. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's been really helpful for me for that. I just kind of in the months mark off whether I accrued my my personal time, vacation, sick time, and then I'll mark off when I took those hours. And yeah, I really like that. Okay, so moving along. Again, most things are the same. I kind of showed y'all my monthly overview in my haul video. I was just testing out some washi that I got. Don't really use this much, just in the beginning of the month to see the overview. I feel like it does kind of help me see what's going on, so I'm going to still continue to do that. I don't really know how I want to use this section, the back of my monthly page. If you have a work planner, definitely let me know what you do with this. I was kind of trying to put projects that I'm working on there, but you know, I don't know, I don't want it all the way in the front, so definitely let me know how you're using that. So moving along, we're going into my weekly section. I feel like y'all seen this first insert. Again, I am loving the cloth and paper weekly layout. This is the current week that I'm on. I know this is like a darker vibe, but I really love this dot marker. I forgot what it is, but yeah, just like a black dot marker. I love how it really highlights my to-do list. I'm using the bottom as things that I have to focus on next week. This insert, I was just testing out the new insert from Cloth and Paper from the sub box, and then I kind of repurposed it on this side. This is just like tasks that I'm working on for a specific person, so that's how I started using that. And then y'all, I really been digging into my days of the month, which I talked about in my weekly as well. So that is why this is empty, because we used everything from May. I am taking this off because I'm gonna go ahead and add in June. And then we have the months of the year, which I need to remind myself to use, and then the days of the week. And then we have my Xmas creation dailies. And then I have some random sticky notes, which I'm not going to need anymore. Just the Ivy League to help me on busy days, because as y'all can see, I've had a lot going on for these weeks. These are all of my cloth and paper weeklies, which are staying here. And now that we're here, I am going to put on the June. These are just all of my like miscellaneous cloth and paper stickers that I need to use at some point. Y'all see I have May. Oh, this is in my other pile because I just ordered it from the haul. Okay, so here are the stickers from the haul. I did want to mention that I am trying not to go crazy with stickers this month and going forward in terms of like moving around in my planner and refreshing this sticker pack. I am gonna stick with what I have. I do have some like purpley tones that I'm gonna put in, like this freebie that we got from Hoi and Hun, but like I said, going forward, even what I have in here right now, these are like neutrals and browns and blues, which is fine with me, right? Blue is my favorite color and neutrals go with anything. And then like, let's say my color for this month is purple, I'll add it in, but the next time I do like a month and it's red, I'll just take out the purple. Like, I'm not redoing my whole everything. So yeah, I just want to mention that. So these videos will probably be a little shorter, sadly, because I'm not doing too much with stickers unless my setup kind of changes. You know, everything is pretty much the same. So I am adding in some more icons that I picked up that I definitely want to dig into. Some of these are freebies. So yeah, I'm just adding these in. And like I said, I was going to replace June. Almost halfway done with the year, y'all. And then I have April, which is going to be for next year. I think that will just stay in my planner, because I know how I am. If I store that somewhere, next year comes around, I'm not gonna know where I put it, and I'm gonna be annoyed to have to order it again. So let me just keep that right there, and it doesn't take up too much space in the planner. So this is the previous sticky note insert that I used. I'm just gonna replace it with June. I like that these hold up well, that I don't have to like get a new pack anytime soon. So yeah, that is basically it for me, y'all. This is just my daily section. Nothing new. It just has some experts creation sheets. We have my project section. We have my archive section. And then we have my meeting notes section. So like here that I'm talking about, I'm gonna see if I could find some neutral tone colors, just because this is green. This is what I mean by if I chose a specific shade for that month, I am gonna take that out. So I'm gonna take out green, but these can stay because these give neutral vibes. So actually, let me keep it in there unless I feel I want to replace it with something else. And then yeah, just the rest of the months of the year. I was honestly also thinking that I might remove it just so that there's less bulk in my planner. But honestly, I don't even feel like this takes up a lot of bulk. But we'll see. Like I said, I am going into purple vibes, and I'm going to be using the fluted dashboard, which does already take up space. So I'll see what the vibes are that I'm going to do. So let's get into that. I'm just going to take out all the things from inside these pockets. My beautiful, beautiful point hunt cover. I don't think I'm gonna move into a cover. I think I just want the fluted dashboard on its own. I don't think I'm adding any of these. Maybe, but probably not. So like usual, I am going to have my piles, which is gonna be items that I'm keeping, items that I am throwing away, and items that are going back into storage. And so we are still actually in May that I'm recording this video. Oh y'all, I am getting an early start and that is okay. So I'm gonna take out June, and I feel like I only want to use one dashboard in this setup because I don't flip back here often. So I took out June. I thought that I had the June monthly in here because I did not see that in my storage. So I'm actually gonna have to go back to look for my June monthly. I am debating whether I'm going to use my dividers. These neutral stickers are staying. Like I said, I'm not trying to do too much. All right, y'all, I located my June monthly. Thankfully, it did not take long to locate whatsoever. So once June comes, I'm gonna mark off May and then take out the May monthly. So yeah, I want to show y'all the disc that I'm gonna use. I've showed it in my cloth and paper sub box unboxing. So these are the discs. I believe Live Love Posh 1.5. If that is wrong, I'll put it on the screen, but I believe that's what it is. So we have the disc, and then, oh, one of my fluted dashboards is still in the package. And then we're moving on to this dashboard that we got in the sub box. I wish that I had something to kind of like block this side. I was trying to think of how I could get creative with this dashboard, but nothing really struck to me. I really just want the disc to pop out. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do. I feel like I had this dashboard since Black Friday, but I guess I never really used the front and the back as a whole planner. So yeah, I'm not gonna use a cover this go around then. I am gonna be excited to use the fluted as a front and a back cover, because that's why I got two, right? I always wanted to do that, so I finally can. Y'all, the plastic on this is so thin. I was literally here fighting for my life for the last 2 minutes. All right. All right, y'all, so this is how we're looking so far. I have no idea what I want to do with the back cover. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do have some, like, I showed y'all the Poi and Hun stickers. Maybe I can get creative with some pink stickers that I have instead of a dashboard. So cute, so sleek. I am not gonna add in, should I add in the dividers? I don't feel like they add in that much bulk, and I feel like it looks incomplete without the whole set of dividers. This is the amount of bulk it's gonna add. I think I'm gonna add them. I kind of like how the stickers looked in the back, so I'm gonna keep it here for now until we figure out you know, what we're gonna change it with. So I love how this looks. I do have some, what is this poking out? This is a tip-in. Yeah, so I do have some items that I might add in. Oh yeah, I wanted to probably put this in the planner. I do have like some cloth and paper, purplish items. So like always, I'm gonna go off camera, try to put some vibes in here, and we'll be back for a final flip. All right, y'all, I kind of went a little haywire, I'm not gonna lie. I need to show y'all what I came up with. Y'all, look at this beauty. Okay, I went on a whole thing. I did my back cover and I was like, why does the back look better than the front? I know it's different, it's not a dashboard, but I love this. Like, I just love having cloth and paper as a base and added in the color. Y'all, originally y'all saw the dashboard from last month, and I just felt like when I did this in the back, because you know I had this here and then I had the sticky notes, I was like, wait, I am putting that in the front of my planner. All that I have is this dashboard that came with the icon dashboard that I didn't really like, but it just layered so good. So yeah, I did this vibe for the front of my planner. I love it so much. I am gonna love looking at my planner, picking it up. And also I realized my dividers were all messed up, but I ended up taking it out anyways, y'all. I forgot that I wanted to use the white font dividers that I have. So let's just do one last flip through. This pen I got in a pack for a gift, so I'm not sure like really where it came from. Maybe Amazon. Of course, the Live Love Posh disc, I believe. The cloth and paper magnetic bookmark. Mostly all cloth and paper. And it's crazy because this purple sticker is from Poi and Hun as a freebie. When I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, confirmed, definitely doing purple this month. Well, for June. And then, like I said, the cloth and paper dashboard. Nothing here is new, but everything should be in order. We have my this month, And then I have a cloth and paper bookmark to divide May. Moving into June, I'm gonna keep these stickers the same. I actually did a condensing of my sticker storage because I just had so many post-it notes, and I'm like, being for real, I don't use my post-it notes, so I took those out. Here are my weeklies, and then the beautiful clampy, which I just got too, and my haul is just marking off where I am in the week. These pages have to stay because I'm not done with them. My little divider for the rest of my weeklies and to catch my to-do list. These are the same. I ended up taking out the April sticky note because I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep all of those separate because I forgot I have all of the rest of the months of the year. So yeah, those need to go somewhere else. It's not staying in here. And then yeah, the same things, my projects, my archive, my meeting notes. And then I did keep the rest of the months of the year. And that is basically it for my planner. I'm wondering if I should use another dashboard since this is not really showing like that. But I don't know. I don't feel like I have any other double-sided dashboard. Originally, I had this one from Jane's Agenda. But I'm like, I didn't want all of that color going on. Let's see if I'll put it now. Oops, I feel like I kind of ripped it a little bit. See, this is too loud for me for work, I feel like. So I'm just gonna put back that cloth and paper dashboard. So yeah, let me make sure y'all could see the front again. And my sticker storage holder, like I said, I thinned it out. So it's a lot of the same stickers. I took out the blues and I barely put purple because that's not really a common sticker color. But yeah, you can see it's really, really much more condensed. So I have some extra room in my planner bag. But yeah, y'all, that is my refresh for the month of June. I'm excited that I did this early. I think I'm gonna start doing my videos like this. Like I said in the beginning, both of them in one video because it's really not a lot that I did. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. I really want to know you guys' thoughts on this vibe that I came out with. I think I might do this again, especially with the fluted. Yeah. But let me know you guys' thoughts. And of course, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.